So week 8 is all wrapped up. This was the first week where the training schedule was shuffled about a bit more than usual, and I ended up training on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday and Saturday this week. Nothing of particular note as far as upper 1 is concerned, just a weight increase on the benches and chin-ups. On lower 2, the squats are getting closer to 3 plates. They're also getting harder each week. Next week I'll be hitting good mornings for 2 plates, which is cool because it's the heaviest I've ever gone on them, and they're feeling really good at the moment. Extensions, curls, crunches and calves are all steadily moving along fine as well. Upper 2 is a bit of a downer, to start with at least, because I lost some reps on bench and pull-ups, also a rep on rows, but I'm a bit less bothered about that. I think the 12 rep bench and pull-ups are just going to be a long, slow grind, if I'm honest. Besides that though, the rest of the session actually went pretty well, with some reps gained here and there. Lower 2 was pretty brutal actually, and I got my first rep fail on the last set of Superman squats. It was going to happen sooner or later, so just need to keep chipping away now. Yeah, they're probably the hardest lift in the plan, to be honest, like mentally and physically. They're just pretty hideous. RDLs are still consistently moving pretty well, but they're feeling quite horrible by the last set as well. After my lower 2 session on Saturday, I had a bit of lunch and then I got back out for some event practice in preparation for the next comp in mid-August. So I did a few farmers runs, some log sets, a couple of duck walk into sandbag carries, and some stone to shoulder. All pretty light for now. I'm just trying to get some practice on some events, kind of each weekend leading up to the comp. This is also my first time shouldering a stone, and it's quite fun actually. We'll see if I still feel that way as I move up onto heavier stones, but for now at least it's quite enjoyable. Oh, and duck walk is a really awful event. It's just really awkward and it makes you look goofy as hell. As always, the main training takes the priority, but as long as time and energy is there and recovery isn't taking a massive hit, I'm going to try and get some consistent prep in on at least a few events, kind of most weekends. Oh, and I guess I could go over the events and let you know what they are. So I'm doing Devon's strongest in the under 100 kilo class, and the events are a 110 kilo farmer's walk for 20 meters into a 95 kilo log for reps, a 220 kilo Conan's wheel for max distance or max degrees, an axle deadlift for reps at either 210 or 230 kilos, so there's a trump weight in there, a 140 kilo duck walk into a 120 kilo shield carry, both for 20 meters, and lastly an 85 and 100 kilo stone to shoulder, followed by a 120 kilo stone load to a barrel or a platform or something like that. There's some fun and different events in there, a few new ones for me as well, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I can put in a good performance. But yeah, that's kind of it for the training summary this week. I definitely owe a shout out to Faz for sharing the last video and bringing me a lot more attention than I really deserve, but I do appreciate it. And if anyone is watching these and finds them even slightly entertaining, that's really cool. Thanks for watching. I quite like watching fairly minimally edited training stuff, so I guess that's kind of what I'm going for with these. Just some lifting and chatting. So yeah, if anyone has any topics or talking points that might be interesting to bring up in any future videos, let me know. I am going to try and make a bit of a comp recap series. I know I mentioned it in one of the other videos, but yeah, my plan is to start from my first comp and work my way up to the present, and then hopefully keep it going for any new comps that I do. So yeah, hopefully someone might find that interesting and useful, because I have learned a fair bit from all my competitions. I think I've done 8 or 9 at this point now. So yeah, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I got some cool new music recommendations the other day. So one was for a band called Nicolas Cage Fighter, and the other was for a band called Malevolence. They're both pretty heavy, and I'm definitely going to check out some more of their stuff, because what I listened to was pretty cool. Yeah, and I'm always keen for some good lifting songs, so if anyone's got any favourites or any good suggestions, drop them down in a comment, and I'll be sure to try and check them out. I've been digging the new Lorna Shore song, Unbreakable, these last few days. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, and if anyone likes metal and hasn't heard of it, take a listen to Lamb of God's song Purified. It's on their As the Palaces Burn album. It's just a really great song, and it popped up on my playlist yesterday. And it's got this really cool solo, but then the section right after the solo, just before the song ends, might be one of the most evil sounding riffs ever. And with the drums going behind it as well, it's just so cool. So yeah, if you're into that kind of thing, be sure to check it out. But yeah, anyway, that was a pretty major diversion into music. But yeah, let me know any recommendations. Thanks for watching, and take care.